One of the other opportunities we have is specifically for anyone looking to start up a company to make technology for games, and especially using any of the new AI tools that we've been seeing generated over the past, 6 months essentially. So if you remember at Siege, we have had the Siege Investment Conference now for essentially 10 years. We had startups come and pitch to investors, talk about their projects. We've had some great companies come through there over the years, but one issue we always had was getting investors to jump on the content side. What they always wanted to know more about was the technology side. And unfortunately, traditional accelerators don't really understand the game industry space. For those of you who don't know, there's such a thing as a business incubator. You come up with an idea, they help you really generate that idea, turn it into something, and then set you loose on the business community to try and make more money. Companies, the majority of startups, the vast majority of startups fail within their first 3 to 5 years. Those who go through an incubator have a lesser fail rate. Then there's something called an accelerator, which really pushes you to understand your customer base, to really come up with exactly the product that will solve the problems that that customer base has, and funds you to go ahead and create it, get it into the market, and get it selling. These are called accelerators. The Create X Accelerator at Georgia Tech has been around for how many years now? 8?
About 10 years.
10 years, and has had some amazing success stories. If you're at Georgia Tech, it's a great opportunity for you. And it's a real testament to what an accelerator can do, really give you that gasoline to get your startup moving. But again, most startups don't have most accelerators don't have any understanding of the game space. But we see great companies like Unreal, Unity, Discord, Twitch, etc. coming out of the game space and then exploding into the rest of the world. Unreal now used in autonomous cars, 3D movies, making airplanes, basically everything, construction, etc. Discord has become this very popular communication tool when we all remember it as just a simple VoIP platform for talking to folks in raids. So, yep, everyone here used it for that originally, and now it's everywhere. So we believe there are a lot more opportunities for that, and pretty much everyone who's done a game company, just like Hi-Res pointed out, comes up with cool technology that they realize other studios could use. And frankly, I'm one of those people who believes a multi-platform will just start in games and will find a home in a lot of other areas as we see these tools used for many more things. So, we have started the Game Tech Hub Accelerator. And applications are live now. You get to them off of the GGDA website, or just go to www.gametechhub.com. You actually have to type in that www, I'm sorry to say, the way I set up the protections on it. So, but we are investing in companies that are involved in game technology. We're doing 3 stages of investment, starting at $25,000, then another one $25,000 for a total of $150,000, and then when you really have traction and customers, that adds another $350,000, take you up to a total of $500,000. The accelerator program is focused on your economics, your understanding of your customers, and your ability to fulfill that customer need for creating exactly the product they want. We've already gotten some great applications from great companies. The cohort will start in June, and we're taking it from all over the world. We have applications, so far all United States, majority in Georgia. We're getting them from the West Coast, we're seeing them from other places, so we're interested in people from everywhere, all over the world, as long as you're incorporated in the United States. And we'll work with you on that process. So if you are making this sort of technology, we're interested. If you know folks who are making this sort of technology, we are interested, because we believe there are ways to expand them so they can really serve the game industry, and then after the game industry has stress tested the hell out of it, then it goes into the broader market and makes even more money. Though, frankly, our love really is the game industry, so we want to make sure it works there first. So if that is your kind of product, and if that's what you're interested in, please go ahead and take a look. And by the way, since this is an opportunity, you online, start telling us about the startups you're doing, tell us about the jobs you're doing, so feel free to have that conversation in chat as well. So, Game Tech Hub is the new startup. Again, $500,000 investments. We're going to be doing 6 to 10 companies for this first cohort, looking for startups, and they can be true startups. We're going anywhere from true startup to Series A. We will work with you to, if we think the project and the idea are good enough, we'll work with you to get that project actually created if something isn't already there. If there's no there yet, we'll help you make the there.